Get inspired, stay inspired, where we get real about weight loss. Welcome back to Get Inspired, Stay Inspired. Coach Martha here from Inspired Weight Loss Davy, together with Dr. Marty Nalda from Inspired Weight Loss Lake Nona, and Dr. Donna Pontoriero from Inspired Weight Loss Nutley. Thank you for joining us today. We have your top 5 things to successfully keep your weight off, right?
Yes.
Yes. So let's get started. Number 1, weigh yourself daily.
Oh my goodness. We have all done this. We have all been guilty of it. You have a really fun weekend, and Monday you're like, I am not getting on that scale. And so, and that's human. That's, that happens. But what I have found is that my clients that successfully keep the weight off for, a year, 2 years, 3 years, forever, are the people that call themselves out, basically. So every single morning, just like we tell our patients, get up, pee, get naked, weigh yourself, write it down. Keep track of that, because it's so much easier to correct a 1 pound weight gain than it is to correct 10 pounds. And what tends to happen is you let it go, you let it go, you let it go. You lose that habit, which none of us like. I don't know anybody that likes weighing themselves every morning, but it's one of those actions, and we talk a lot about taking action and being intentional and doing. We talk about verbs and action words all the time. And it's one of those tiny little things that can help you mentally set yourself up to make really good choices that day so that you could correct whatever damage you might have done.
Yeah. Dr. Marty, out there in our industry, there's so much out there that really does not like that. They do not want people to weigh themselves every morning. And you're right, I call it the course correction. If you don't know what you're working with, you can't correct it. Yeah. So it's better to correct it from the beginning than to wait the 10 pounds and then have to correct it then. So yeah, for sure. Okay, number 2, keep a food journal.
So I'm going to talk about that because I'm a big stickler here in our clinic about food journaling. And I'll tell you, most of our successful clients who keep the weight off continue to food journal. Why is that important? Record everything that you put in your mouth, including liquids. Everything you put in your mouth throughout the day, starting from the morning till the end of the day. It's so important. Talk about, Dr. Marty mentioned calling yourself out. Well, you're going to call yourself out with that food journal. You can see if you're under eating, if you're overeating, if you're eating good, healthy foods, if you're eating bad foods. You go back and you see, and it's another place to look and see, how do you physically feel with the foods that you're putting in? The foods that you're putting in your body give your body nutrition. It's like the gasoline for your body. It's like putting bad gas in your body if you're eating something bad, good gas if you're eating something healthy. So food journaling is super, super, super important. Do it. It really will keep the weight off.
Yeah. And aside from just keeping the weight off, which we all want, because once you've hit a goal and you're feeling good about yourself, you really want to keep those results. But as Dr. Donna mentioned, how are you feeling? And this is something that I ask my clients to note on their food journal also, because something that might be healthy for you might not be healthy for me. So if you're eating super healthy and your weight is creeping up, something you're eating might be inflammatory for you. If you're eating super healthy, but you're feeling really worn out, what you're eating might not be good for you. And I know we've discussed this in a different topic. You talk about how Martha's husband can do really well with a plant-based diet, but Coach Martha cannot. And so if you're not writing stuff down, you don't even know where to begin to make a change.
Yeah. And we're big proponents of getting good sleep too. Sometimes certain foods and the times you eat your foods can interact with how you sleep. So if you're not getting good rest, look at your foods that you're eating. Yeah. More than likely they're triggering. They could be possibly triggering not getting enough rest.
Having an awareness of the food sensitivities that you might have, And also when you journal, you can see a trend. I'm a, numbers brain, you know that, and spreadsheets and all that kind of stuff, a visual person. So when I look at it, I can see how I trend, like what my intake is, and how I'm eating certain things that I can just take out of my daily intake and swap it with something that's going to give my body life, because things creep in for sure. Okay, number 3, my very favorite. I always say that because you increase physical activity. Now, 100% to maintain your weight loss, we have to move our bodies. You see, I said move our bodies. I didn't say exercise. You guys should be proud of me. But move your body, get your body going. One thing that I tell clients is find that thing that you love. It doesn't have to be CrossFit and go all in and whatever. It can be walking in the park. It can be, something light. It can be yoga. It can be Pilates. Whatever that thing is, try different things that you can go out, check out. And then when you feel great, you're like, man, I can do this. And I can do this on a daily basis. Then it's not going to be a struggle for you because you're going to look forward to it. So move your body, bring activity into your daily life, but find something that you really, really like. It can be swimming as well, whatever that may be that keeps your body moving. Super important, right, ladies?
Yes. And,
Yes.
and if you have children, those kids have a lot of energy. So if you want to really move your body, play with a 4-year-old. They'll keep you moving.
Yeah. And I think the exercise recommendation that I think we could all agree on is some type of active movement. 30 minutes a day is the minimal that we want you to do. And I always tell my ladies, when you reach a certain age in particular, putting on muscle mass is the one key thing that's going to keep you active, healthy, and lean as you go into middle age and beyond. Use it or lose it, ladies.
Absolutely. We say around here at Davy, muscle's king. It is king. Absolutely.
True.
Okay, number 4, water intake.
Water. Well, I'll tell you, I drink a lot of water. I am at probably about a minimum of 100 ounces a day. And people look at me and say, 100 ounces a day. Look, Coach Martha, show us what you got.
She's got her gallon.
She's got her gallon.
She's got her gallon.
A gallon is 128 ounces of water. For some people that's great. For some people it's not. But I'll tell you what, your body's made up of mostly water. I have a lot of clients that come into our office and say, oh, I drink a ton of water. Well, how much water do you actually drink? Oh, I drink 2 bottles of water. Folks, this is 16.9 ounces of water, these bottles. You drink 2 or 3 of these, this is really not enough for your body. You got to drink some water. The rule of thumb is half your body weight in ounces. Sounds like a lot. Well, the more you weigh, the more water you need to drink. Think of your body like a swimming pool, right? We've all seen those little blue kiddie swimming pools. And I use this example all the time because it really puts it in perspective. It doesn't take long to fill that up. Why? Because it's smaller, right? It doesn't require that much water. But if you have an in-ground pool in your yard, it could take days to fill that up. That requires more water. Your body needs the water in order for the organs to function, in order for you thought process. Feeling fatigued, drink water. My clients tell me that my solution to everything is drink more water. Well, you know what? It is.
It is.
You cannot lose weight if you're not drinking water. Your body can't eliminate. The other thing is we spoke about food journaling. Not only adding your foods, but add your water, how much water you're taking in. Water is so important. And tea, coffee, sodas, juices. You shouldn't even be drinking sodas and juices. Alcohol doesn't count as water. Water counts as water.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you're drinking a lot of coffee, coffee dehydrates you. Anything caffeine dehydrates you. So for every cup of caffeinated beverage you drink, you should drink an extra glass of water. Hey, look, I got mine here too. So.
Coffee, water. alcohol,
See?
water.
Folks, we
In that
really
order.
practice what we preach.
In that order, water
In
is life. There's a
Yep.
saying, water is life, and it's so true. And if you don't like just regular water, there's amazing water enhancers out there that are great for you. I'm not talking about the super highly processed junk, all these other things. There's great water enhancers that can help you get your water intake in. Also, I tell clients, I don't need you to like it. I just need you to chug it. I just
But
need
there's
you to
ways
get
to
it in
make
your
it
body.
taste better too, right, Dr.
Yeah.
Marty? Aren't there ways to make it taste better naturally?
Yes, that you could add. I mean, you could infuse basil and lemon and some
Mint.
cucumber, mint. I mean, there's so many things you could do.
Yeah.
And when we talk about weight loss and maintaining weight loss, when you break fat down into the body, when you break fat down, however you do it, whether it's through diet, whether it's exercise, whether it's our red light therapy machines, when you break down fat, the fat breaks down into carbon dioxide and water. So you need to flush it out. You need to breathe, hence why exercise is so good for you. And you need to drink your water so that that could go through your system and be gone away. There is no way to do it without that.
Amen. That is correct.
Drink your water.
Drink your water.
If you're happy, drink water. If you're sad, drink water. If you're
water.
excited, drink sparkling water.
If you're
Drink water.
stressed, just drink water. All right, number 5. This one might be a little bit more exciting for people. Calorie cycle. What does calorie cycle mean? It means that you can treat yourself once in a while, okay? Studies show that if you have one day a week, one day a week. How do you say that in Italian?
Uno.
Uno. One day a week.
By the
that
way,
you
we're
just-
all multilingual here.
Yeah,
so-
we are. If one day a week you treat yourself to those things. So I'm Cuban. I love pastelitos de guayaba, arroz con pollo, all those things, empanadas, you name it. Now, what I do is I calorie cycle, which is during the week, Monday through Saturday, Friday. Some weeks is different depending if I have an event going on. I will eat healthy, my version of healthy of what my body responds well to, which is I'm a carnivore for my body. And then one day a week, usually Saturdays or Sundays, I treat myself. So I eat all those amazing, awesome, yummy things that are yummy to me. So that's calorie cycling once a week. Calorie cycle. Treat yourself, because if you know that that day is coming and you'll be able to eat that thing that you're looking forward to, chances are you're going to behave the rest of the week. That is a study that actually happened and it showed that it works. So be good all week. Choose one day a week to calorie cycle, eat that thing that you love, that pizza, the chicken wings, whatever it may be, and treat yourself. Okay?
But
That's
don't
calorie
overdo it.
cycling.
Don't overdo it. I mean, treat yourself, but don't eat a week's worth of.
Yeah, no. No.
You don't want to gain.
You'll
don't want
feel
to
it
gain 10
after.
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to limit yourself with it too, because sometimes we'll go overboard. It's that one day. And listen, I'm Italian. We like our wine, and we like our Sunday gravy with pasta and all that. But you're not going to eat 2 pounds of pasta. You're going to have a little bit of all the things that you enjoy, just that one day, and then get back on track.
Yeah, you know what we find, clients that go through our program, they've already developed new habits. And so, before they went through their rounds, they might have gone all in and had that whole entire pizza pie. But because they've developed new habits, they really have more of an awareness of how their body responds to certain foods and the portions. Yep. As well. That when they calorie cycle, they don't calorie cycle from when they got started and they had like food addictions, maybe,
Yeah.
They actually, they're like, I'm going to treat myself, but they don't eat as much because they really learned how to manage themselves. So you treat yourself, you manage yourself. Treat yourself, you manage yourself.
Yeah. But also going through our program, your body detoxes, so your body's not craving those things. Wouldn't you agree, Dr. Marty?
Well, it's not craving the things. And one of the things that we do in our office is during that stabilization phase, when we're adding new foods into your body and into your nutrition, into your nutritional program, we figure out where you're going to be Monday through Friday forever. And I tell people that it's like, they're like, because everybody's like, am I going to have to eat just like this for the rest of my life? And it's like, you know what, maybe, but we're going to figure that out during your stabilization phase, because I want you to find a place where you can easily maintain Monday through Friday forever. This is how you're going to live. Weekends, yay. Monday might be a super correction day, which we discuss in our office, but that's where that weighing yourself and journaling and holding yourself accountable and all of these little things that turn you into a successful weight loser and keeper offer.
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
Lifestyle. You know, that's one of the cool things about our program at Inspire is that you don't just come in, lose the weight, and goodbye. We help you stabilize, and you'll learn more about that when you come into our office. But we also sit down and say, okay, now you've lost the weight. Now this is what you need to do to maintain. Let's talk about it. And it's really customized to the person, because some people may need to focus on gaining muscle mass. Some people may need to focus on incorporating some other foods because they may want to go CrossFit, and maybe they need certain foods to support that. So not only that you lose the weight, but we are also going to help you put together a plan to maintain it. And that's huge. We are anti-yo-yo.
Yes.
We don't want you to yo-yo diet.
I was talking about that to somebody, actually, to a marketing company. And they were like, well, you know, once you get a client, how do they come back? And I'm like, well, if I've done my job correctly and they've actually listened to what I said, they don't.
We don't want them.
They might come in for like therapy, etc. But you know, if we all do our jobs correctly, both as the provider and the client, we're not going to have these conversations again.
Yeah. We want to see you again, but to say hello and a hug and see how amazing you're doing. Yeah. So those were the 5 things that you can do to successfully keep your weight loss. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please comment below. Remember to subscribe to our channel. We are going to throw out post videos on a weekly basis. They're all going to be informational and interactive. So please comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We are here to help you in your journey. As you can see, we've been there, done that, and still doing it. So until next time, thank you for watching. Get inspired, stay inspired. Subscribe to our channel, and for more information, go to Inspire Weight Loss